Hi. So identity we are going to learn today is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. We are going to learn it using geometry. So let me take a line. Let this be a, and since it is square of a plus b, I'm going to extend it by b. So let this line be b. And what we have to find? We have to find a plus b whole square. So let me make a square over here. So this will be a plus b square. This is a square whose one side is equal to a plus b, because from here till here this yellow line was equal to a, and from here till here this red line was equal to b. So this is a square whose one side is equal to a plus b. And now let's see if you are able to find this formula in this a plus b whole square or not. So the first thing is a square. So I'm going to make a square whose one side is equal to a. So this is a square. And then we have one b square over here. So let me make one b square from here. So this is b square, right? So we have divided this bigger square whose one side equal to a plus b into two squares and a few rectangles. And since this bigger square is of the length a plus b, that means this whole length will be equal to a plus b, and out of which this much is a and the rest of it is equal to b, right? So this yellow is a square of area a square. Each side of this square is equal to a, so its area will be a square. And then we have this smaller square whose each side is equal to b, and its area will be equal to b multiplied by b, that is b square, right? And then we have these two rectangles of the dimension a by b and a by b. Its width is equal to b and its length will be equal to a, right? And this rectangle also has its width is equal to b and its length will be equal to a. So the area of these two rectangles will be, yes, a multiplied by b and a multiplied by b. So this will be ab and ab, right? So what is this? The area of a square whose one side is equal to a plus b will be a plus b whole square, and this is equal to a square plus 1ab, and this is one more ab, that is 2ab plus b square. Right? So this is the geometrical representation of a plus b whole square. Hi. So identity we are going to learn today is a minus b whole square. Right? So first let me take a line whose length is a. So I'm going to take a line. Let's assume that its length is equal to a. So this is a line whose length is a, right? And this will be a square, right? But what we have to find? We have to find a minus b whole square. So let me mark a point in this line somewhere here in such a way that this much is b. So if this much is b, this much will be a minus b, right? And let's not forget this whole length was equal to a, right? Yes. So what we have to find? We have to find a minus b square. So to find the a minus b square, I am going to make a square of length a minus b. So again, I am going to take yellow color and let me make a square of a minus b. Yes. So this is a square which I was talking about. This is a square whose one dimension is a minus b. This much is a minus b. Since the bigger square is of the dimension a by a, the remaining will be b, right? And the area of this yellow square will be a minus b whole square, right? And what will be the area of the bigger square? The area of the bigger square will be a square, right? And what can we say about this a minus b square? A minus b square is actually equal to the area of the bigger square, which is a square minus this area, right? This area, isn't it? So if somehow we are able to find the area of this L-shaped figure and remove that much area from a square, we'll get a minus b whole square. So let's try and do it. So to find the area of this L-shaped figure, I am going to do certain constructions. First, I am going to draw a line from this point till this line. So what we get? If you see properly, this is a rectangle whose dimensions are b by a, right? This is a rectangle whose width is b and its length is equal to a, isn't it? So what will be its area? Its area will be a multiplied by b, right? The area of the rectangle is length by breadth. So the area of this orange rectangle will be a multiplied by b, right? And then we have one more rectangle over here, which I am going to color in purple. This is a rectangle whose one side is equal to b and its length is actually equal to a minus b. This whole was equal to a and this much is b, so the remaining is a minus b. So the area of this rectangle will be b multiplied by a minus b, right? So if from the bigger square I remove this area and this area, we will get the area of the square whose one side is equal to a minus b, right? As you can see, I have written a square and then we have to subtract this area, that is minus ab, right? And then we have to subtract this area also, that is minus b multiplied by a minus b, right? And to simplify this, let me open this bracket. Let me multiply this minus b inside the bracket. So we will get this a square will be as it is. This minus ab will also be as it is. And minus b multiplied by a will be minus ab. And minus b multiplied by minus b will be plus b square, right? So this can be written as a square minus ab is minus 2ab and then plus b square, right? And this is the formula of a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square, right? So this is a geometrical representation of a minus b whole square.